So we got a Claptrap, Iridian Riding, and we got one hijack target. So we're on to the Anvil. Now, Anvil, I've got majority of stuff. Yeah, Panadol, I wasn't going to say be careful with Panadol. Sometimes, if the moment you feel it to start come on, I would recommend taking Panadol straight away. Alrighty, so we've done everything here except for the target of opportunity, which I can show you where to go for that. But we'll take this slowly, this portion, because this is probably the funner portion of it. Now, what do I have here? I'm going to use my Soul Render for a bit, just because Soul Render is my favorite gun. I completely forgot to take you guys to the first. I'll take you to the first Typhoon log quickly. So, first Typhoon log, guys, is directly up here. There is a little jump method. That's fair enough. I think making sure to wait till, like, in certain instances, waiting to make sure is fine. But things like Panadol is meant to be more of a preventative than it is like a treatment. Also, welcome in everyone. We are playing through Borderlands 3. We are currently on to the second map of Eden 6, the Anvil. We are saving our friend Hammylockes. And we get to meet Crunk Bunny and everyone. But, first things first, we have an immolator over there, so my guns aren't going to be great against it. That's fair enough. I don't think anyone should like taking pills as well. Like, it's definitely something, in a lot of instances, it should be as like a... Alright, let's just get rid of that immolator. That immolator would do a heap of damage just because it has fire, and I'm definitely weak to that. The Boom Saints. Man, I hate the shield guys, because the thing is, you have to get so close to them. Oh! Alright, there should be one left. I don't want to die here. Don't die. Live. Don't die. Alright, I'm going to go into here for a sec. There is one Iridian Riding here too, guys. So if you're looking for all these, make sure to mark them. I will be putting like the timestamps on these too. Also, Gremlin, make sure you get the sleep you need too. If you're not getting enough sleep, that can affect your headaches. And your neck too. If you have a look into like, if you need to get a different pillow. Like I change pillows pretty regularly until I find one that I like. But it can affect any neck damage that you have. Or lower back damage too, because it offsets the spine. Alrighty, some Iridian. Alright. What have I got here? I've got enough ammo. Cool. I don't want to like run out of ammo. That'll be embarrassing. Sorry. I feel like my cold is on like a... Well, sorry. The illness I have is like on a permanent like... Close to having a second outburst and feeling really, really crap. Oh, I didn't even realize there was one left alive. We don't leave survivors, guys. We're not like that show. Sorry. Don't cough, don't cough. Hold on, I did miss something. What is that I missed? 0466. Oh, it's just my brother. Cool. I thought it was a doctor for a second. And... Alright, perfect. Also, I was going to say, guys, is there any other games that you guys are looking forward to this year? Also, Gremlin, have they changed the Fortnite season yet? Not that I'm really big on Fortnite, but I didn't really get to play much of last season. I'm not going to lie. If it's the current season, I haven't got to play much. I think the last season I really played a fair bit of was... Alright, let's get rid of the hardened badass for a second. Let's just get rid of this thing. This dude's doing so much damage to me. Wait, where is he? Oh. There we are. I cannot get up close and personal because my build is currently not up close and personal. It is just shoot and hope for the best with elemental damage. Alright, perfect. Who is the You're a coward, buddy. Oh my god, it looked like brick. They changed? Damn. I don't mind playing. I always want to try at least one of each season. Not that I'm good enough to notice any difference. I still reckon the Star Wars one was the best. I love the guns in it. It was confusing at first having the unlimited ammo. Oh god, not the anointeds. Not my anointed boys. Move. Brick. I can't... It's literally just getting in my way. I'd rather go down at this point, because I just couldn't see anywhere. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, you can come heal me now. You just... Literally, I was trying to kill them, and he's just standing there, just directly in my way. Oh, God. Buddy. Don't just... Okay, so he starts healing me, then blocks my vision multiple times, and I'm trying to respawn, or revive myself, and then gets me killed, leaves me there. You know what? Brick is on my shit list now. Brick. We hate brick. No, I'm joking. I love brick, but god damn, dude. I swear he's working... No, stay away from me, buddy. Yeah, reason I'm even in this mess. Alright. Sometimes playing with the NPCs and this actually makes it more difficult. Like, they can respawn you, which is great, don't get me wrong. I like having the ability to respawn. But when they do stuff like that, they get you killed quite regularly. I'm hoping the NPCs are a little bit more intelligent in Borderlands 4. If they are going to have a lot of like NPC battles where you're playing with NPCs on your team. But I'm not holding out hope. Like, this is the first time they've actually healed you. In Borderlands 2, they never healed you if you went down. You literally just, you suffered. Oh, god damn it. Where is he? Alright, let's, kill the butchers. Kill the little snipers. Those snipers take out so much of your health too. If you leave them unchecked, they will wipe your health quicker than you can sneeze. Headshots. Wait, what is crown? 28 to 29 crowns. Sorry, what are crowns in Blitz? Are crowns like, does it give you money in it? Like, is it V-Bucks? Is it V-Bucks in Fortnite, or is it something else? Oh, no, yeah, it is V-Bucks. I was going to say, or is it Roblox, but... Roblox? Alright, let's just get rid of the badasses. Why spawn... Oh. This is literally like the first Lilith mission in Borderlands 2, when you're going to meet the Firehawk. When you're rescuing her, they just keep spawning... Alright, please don't glitch on me. Yeah, cool. Alright. Last time he glitched, and normally... So this is quite a common glitch area where you actually can't get through this door at all. Also, guys, thank you all for joining on here. I know it's a little bit weird being away from TikTok. V-Bucks. Yeah, I'm done with that. I'm not going to lie, I'm really done with the game. I do remember, like, bits and pieces, but, like, I miss out on a lot of stuff. And I've never bought anything on there. Only one I was ever tempted to buy... Sorry, only two I was ever tempted to buy were... Goku Ultra Instinct and the Psycho, which I should have got because I got the pre-order for Borderlands 3. But back then, I actually didn't... I hadn't played Fortnite ever until I met Thirsty. And then we got it when we were at our first ever house. Sorry, the house that we rented. I was going to say first ever house we bought. The house we rented, we started playing Fortnite together, like every now and again. And that was the first time I ever played it. So I had never played it before then, so I didn't know I could, like, get special things from it. I just never cared for it. Like, I mostly played things like PUBG. PUBG was my, like, my Battle Royale game back then. And then... we played that, which I was absolutely terrible at, not going to lie. Before I go any further, guys, there is a Typhoon log here. I ran past it. We are going to a crew challenge here. We get to verse Daenerys. She is a Targaryen. She's a Hungarian too. But, yeah, I genuinely just have always sucked at Fortnite. I don't know what it is about it. Especially the building. If I have to build, I may as well quit at that point. Alrighty, guys. We have our mini bosses here. Who have we got? Let's get rid of the mini bosses first. Mother of Grogan, sorry. We just killed Josh Groban. Alright, cool. We killed all those guys. That was pretty easy. Make sure we can get through this as quick as possible. I was going to say, have you ever bought much V-Bucks or not really? I wasn't sure if you were into the, like, have you ever been tempted to buy a lot of V-Bucks is my question. If you could get your dream, what's it called, skin? Yeah, your dream skin, what would it be on Fortnite? That goes for anyone that plays Fortnite in general. As I said, I've only got two that I would really want, which is that Goku and the Psycho. But I don't think I've ever really been like tempted to buy it, just because I don't play it enough. I think if I played it a lot, like if it was like one of my main streaming games, or if it was something I played a lot off stream, I would probably like treat myself on it every now and again and get like the occasional skin. But because I play it once in a blue moon, I don't see the point of dropping like 30 or 40 bucks just to get a skin. Alrighty, we're gonna go through here. Might have to go get a drink in a second because I'm sorry guys. I might have to get a drink in a second because my throat is very dry today. The problem with this this illness is it just makes it really hard to breathe out of nowhere. I was fine going to the gym the other day and just doing some really light lifts and like moderate lifts, but just breathing in general just feels terrible half the time. All right. Alrighty, so we've got our first Typhoon log. We versed the myth herself, Daenerys. Alright, the mother of the Grogans, Josh Groban. There's like a meme, there's like a Bleach anime meme where they made like a, what's it called? Like a meme version of it in general, where Aizen is Josh Groban. He makes everyone think he's Josh Groban. It's so stupid. I don't even know who Josh Groban is. Let's just get rid of all the anointed aggro tinks. I didn't even see him sneak off to the corner there. Alright, cool. All the Tinkertons are gone. Smash them. I'm hoping Vex has some form of, like with her siren powers, I hope there is some form of grasp ability. Or I'm hoping she can like teleport to her cat. So like sort of like phase walk that Lilith has with her teleportation ability. I hope she has that. Alright, let's sell all this. Now I'm going to show you, there is two areas coming up. One where there is like some more Typhoon, I can't even get up there. One where there is like more Typhoon logs and stuff, and two, I'm going to show you where the crew challenge is, but we're not quite there yet. This also has the most annoying area to get up to for a Crimson Radio. That's the one I was talking about the other day, that I absolutely hated. So like to get up to this Crimson Radio here, you have to climb around this massive tower before you go save Hammylockes. And it's just annoying to get through in general. Alright, let's just get rid of the Anointeds. Okay, I didn't take him out. Where is he? Alright, we have to take all of these guys out as quickly as possible. They're just spawning faster than I can. There's two. Ah, cool. I didn't... Why'd you hit it out of my thing? That's so stupid. God damn it, Brick. Brick is all brawn, no brain. 1, 2, Maniac. Okay, so they're all up there at the moment. I gotta get as much damage over here. We will upgrade. Hopefully we can finish building her in the next, either this episode or next. We should be pretty much close to building the rest of her to what she should be. How many is there? Oh, there's an anointed maniac just there too. So many anointed. Oh god, I thought it was another anointed. I was about to just quit. The anointed spawn rates in True Vault Hunter at the moment is nuts. That's 4 anointed in one area. I don't think I've ever had it that bad before. Perfect. 1, 2, but we get some good Iridian here, guys. We're filling the coffers. 14. Okay, we're nearly back at 1500. We were originally at like 2.5, and then I decided to try and get a decent gun. I wanted the speed load in Hellwalker. I got the Butcher. The Butcher is really good in general, just for reload speed and everything, and not having to reload often. Where is it? Okay, perfect. Alrighty. We killed that pretty easy. Alright. Now, let's just see which bits I have been to on this map quickly. So I've been pretty much everywhere. I do need to go into this area eventually, so I'm just going to mark it. I don't know if it should be open. I don't think there's an actual special opening for this bit. It's normally just for like reload purposes. I like to do it to clear out the whole map. So there's another thing you have to do, is basically make sure the whole map is seen. So if you go in here, it should be, so I do have to access it. Alright, so I need to get like a mission key code to go in there, but it's not too hard to get it. I know where to go get it as well. The good thing about this one is this area, most of the missions are just in this area in general. Alright, let's just double check. Over here. Alright. Where is my... Hello? Alright, let's just sell all this. Hopefully he's stuck. Brick. Can you not get stuck for like 5 seconds? Alrighty guys, so this map here is probably the worst for just glitches. Like, Brick seems to get stuck on every single thing. I'm not even sure what the reasoning is behind it, but he has the most errors in this map out of anywhere. Alright, so we're going to have to teleport all the way back to here. Hopefully. Has he reset? Oh, please tell me he's reset. I'm going to be very upset if he's still stuck there. Alright, we're going to leave this map. We're going to re-enter this map and then go straight there. I'm going to have to fight everything on the way again. Brick is just notorious for being absolutely bricked every 5 seconds in this map. Normally, it's on the earlier point. So, like, when you're trying to get into this area, he gets stuck. It's not normally when you're trying to go to Tina. Or Crunk Bunny, as she is called in this. But the B team muscle has seemed to have got stuck again. Is he still there? Oh, thank God. Okay, he's fixed. So I'm just gonna run through this bit, guys. I just had to. Sorry, I didn't want to have to go back. We have got. The good thing is we've done like all the main bits up until this point, so I can sort of just skip through here, kill a couple of them, and not really have to worry about dying or anything. Alright, there is him done. What is... You know what? Let's get past the tink. Alright, perfect. I don't want to... Alright, let's just go down for a sec. Let's reset. Oh man, they're just doing so... It's because we're playing on Mayhem 1. Even though it's Mayhem 1's easy to deal with. But because I don't have great shields or anything, and everything's sort of not upgraded fully, I am going to go down a fair bit trying to speed run it to get back to where we were. But the good thing is brick is now unbricked. Are they going to spawn here? Oh yeah, before I go anywhere quickly. To get to this here, which is our lovely clappy trap, there is one here that's in the electric water. He shocked himself to death. Normal claptrap things, you know. CL4P TP, our friend. There shouldn't be really too much that spawns now, because this area is all a part of that one mission to get to it. So I don't think I should have a spawn issue until I get past Crunk Bunny. So if there is another glitch and I have to rerun for all this, I'm not going to be happy. But there shouldn't be a spawn issue in these areas for now. Yeah, just as I thought. So I basically get to have like an easy skip all the way up to this point here. So let's go and let's go talk to our friend Brick-a-Brack. I'm now going to just take my phone off the charger because it has charge enough. Perfect. Hello, Jim. How are you doing? I'm doing well, man. I'm throat's a little bit sore today from coughing a little bit overnight, but I'm doing well, man. I'm just I'm slow. I'm showing the way through the game. I'm showing where to go for different things. But how's your Borderlands 1 playthrough going, man? Have you gotten much further? Alright, I'm just gonna sell everything here as usual. Oh man, I love the rocket launcher dollars. They're the best. Yeah, a little bit. That's good to hear. How are you enjoying it? Because I know it's your first playthrough of it, so hopefully you are you're enjoying it as much as I normally do. It is by far, in my opinion, it's probably one of the best starts to a series ever. Just because of like what it created in the long run is just amazing. There we are. Oh, I just had to remove that. Yeah, I will recommend doing a lot of side quests. It's Crunk Bunny! I love Crunk Bunny. Good old Tina. Tina is my my favorite by far of like the side characters. It would have been cool to have Tina as a character to play as, but I don't think they're gonna do it. I wouldn't complain. I hope they just don't do Ava. I really don't want Ava. Even if she has Maya's powers, I just hate Ava. If only she sacrificed herself for Maya, then I'll give it. I'll respect the name. But man, hopefully, you should like the DLC is not too bad in it as well, because there is pearlescence and stuff. Yeah, I know. I've played this game so many times. The first time I got this. So I originally played Borderlands 3 on PlayStation 4 when it first came out. So I had early release rights and beta test as well. But anyway, when I got up to that bit, actually that was the first time in any game I've ever paused and like stopped playing for like not for like long. I've stopped playing for like an hour. I was loving the game, but I was so upset. Because Maya was my favorite Vault Hunter of all time. And she always will be, don't get me wrong. I will never change favoritism there. Oh yeah, so there is a chest up here, I forgot to say that. You guys are probably wondering like why I'm jumping all over the place at times. I just know different areas off the back of my head, like off the top of my head. So I will sometimes go a little bit off chart. So there is a Typhoon log there. Alrighty. Alright, we're going to do it. Screw it. I normally don't go too far off the main mission when I'm like replaying through, but we're going off the main mission, guys. We are going to do some of the side quests to unlock the fun parts. So up here is the first of the Crimson radios in this area. It was also the easiest one to get to. It's literally just jumping up on these. You're not having to climb down and worry that you're going to fall off like an awkward angle. So it's not the most difficult to get to. I know. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Let me just kill everything while it shoots me. Honestly, I don't think he's I don't think he'll ever become a proper Vault Hunter, Reese. And I'm sort of happy with that. I like him as one of the allies of the gun companies, because I think the gun companies are going to have a lot more to do in this one. I don't know if there's necessarily... There's obviously going to be the evil gun company, obviously like the COV type thing, or Hyperion in Borderlands 2. I don't think there's necessarily going to be one of the main ones. And then Bandit as well. Bandit was the main one that's evil in Borderlands 2. If you're not looking at Hyperion, like just the Psycho one. But in saying that, I genuinely hope he has a role. I hope they don't get rid of him, because I know Tina's... From what we know, Tina is not returning in Borderlands 4. Main reason why is Tiny Tina's Wonderland. She's like trapped on this other planet with her best friend, like her robot and stuff like that. So, so she's currently like, I wouldn't say incapacitated, but she's just not available. But I'm hoping that doesn't mean that certain other ones... Because I know Reese was not a fan favorite in Borderlands 3. And a lot of people... A lot of the original Borderlands fans weren't a massive fan of the Tales of Borderlands series. So like New Tales and Originals. I like the Tales of Borderlands. I don't like the playstyle of those type of games. But it was great for lore-wise. And I thought that was really good. I think it's just going to depend. I think he's still in Reese's head. Because he has the eye still, I don't see why he wouldn't be. Because Jack... I don't think people give Jack enough credit for how incredibly intelligent he was. Alright, we are going to do the crew challenge here. There is like a dual... I think it's 2 twinks. Or tinks, sorry. Twinks, tinks, twinkers, tweakers. Alright, yeah. So it's 2 tinks that we have to verse here. They're not too hard to take out. They just jump everywhere. So, I think 1 or 2 of them have got a... Yeah. He's got a jetpack. As you can see. The jetpack is annoying to deal with. But, you take him out pretty quickly. And Sky Bully 2 will go down. Because he'll just come straight to you. So, that's why I like this one. This is a really easy crew challenge to get through. I think Zero sends you actually a pretty gnarly sniper rifle too on your first run through. So if you are trying to get the points for it, I would 100% recommend doing it. Honestly, it would be cool because Jack has so much knowledge about the vaults. So you haven't played pre-sequel, have you? I'm just going to be very careful because I don't want to spoil anything on that for your first playthrough if I can. Or if you're happy for me to spoil it, I'm happy to sort of like talk through something that's really cool that happens in there. That should give you some more information on it. But it's up to you, man. If you'd like me to like spoil it. Okay, so the mark that is on Jack's face comes from the vault in the pre-sequel. So he is versing Tedior? Tedior? No, Dahl, sorry. General Zarpedon has... Or Commander Zarpedon, sorry. Is fused with like the Iridian text and creatures, and they end up going after the vault on the moon. Now, there is a really cool aspect behind what happens here for that part as well. So, when he goes, when he gets to the vault, he gets betrayed. He gets betrayed twice, really. So he gets betrayed by Lilith and Roland the first time round, and ends up basically getting a mark and a whole heap of information buried into his brain. So people are wondering if, because he has that happen, whether he's passed it on, because he has the knowledge behind a lot of the vault stuff now. They're wondering if it can be passed on to Reese, even though it technically was in a period, we don't know if he uploaded it, basically. We don't know if he uploaded it so Reese could get access, or if his brain was access to it. I feel like he did. Yeah, he was sort of villainous. He was already twisted at that point, but it's because he, you already know, he lost his wife, and then he loses his daughter, Angel. Angel, I feel so bad for, because Jack just got more and more twisted. After he lost his wife, he just blamed he blamed everyone for what was happening to him. And he tried to protect Angel and make her in this safe little bubble the whole time. So like while you can feel bad for Jack, he is also still a terrible, did absolutely aberrant and terrible human things to others. So I wouldn't say he was born a hero, but he had a hero mentality up until a point. It's just because he got twisted. In saying that, though, it's what makes him such a good villain, because as you understand why he does certain things, you realize why he's such a monster. And you also realize that he already had these signs early on. When he was meant to be made to look like the hero in pre-sequel, like when he was meant to be made to look like a good guy, that falls into bad, you can even see those aspects like really early on in the game. And so it really humanizes him, but also shows that no matter what, he was sort of always inkling towards evil and twisted nature. But that's what I love about Jack. Jack is so amazing for that. I think if they can make a villain as good as Jack again, I would be really happy. I don't know if they can. The Timekeeper looks sick. Mind you, I am really excited to see what the Timekeeper actually does. Alright, let's sell all this. Honestly, it would be cool. Or if they give like a bit more lore into what Jack knows, I think that would be just as amazing. I don't know if they're going to bring him back unless, if you've seen the clips, obviously I don't know any more about Borderlands 4 than anyone else yet. It looks like there's like a zombie crew. I wonder if they're going to bring back, and this is where I hope Lilith maybe comes back. Lilith is like half turned into a zombie, hopefully. And hopefully they bring Jack. If they do bring Jack back, I would love him to be brought back as like a zombie, where he somehow ends up siding with us because he breaks control. And I'm hoping it's something to do with having that that vault mark on his face. That would be an amazing turn of events, in my opinion. Now, it doesn't mean they actually have to do it, and I don't know if they will. But if Jack is to come back, having him come back as someone that's under someone else's control, but because of his own will, he breaks out of it, that would be beautiful. It'd be an absolutely beautiful moment. And having him and like the Crimson Raiders work together again, obviously pre-sequel, him, Lilith, and Roland work together a little bit. I think that would be the best story we could ever get. I just don't know if we're going to get that. But that's if they bring Jack back. Like, if they don't bring Jack back, I'm not going to be upset either. Because as cool as Jack was, his death was just as amazing. Like, I loved how Borderlands 2 ended. It was such a good scene for him. Nah, Lilith only loves one person, and that's Roland. Lilith will never love again after Roland. That's the sad thing. That's why she's so reckless with her life. I think if Reese was to like be with someone again, I could see it. Have you played a new Tale of Borderlands or new Tales of Borderlands? If you have, I think Reese would end up with the science girl, and I can't remember her name. Yeah, so I reckon he would end up with her. I feel like that would be a cool ending. But just if they had Lilith end up with someone like Reese, or end up with anyone in general, I think it would really ruin what Roland meant to her. Just my opinion. But I don't see Lilith actually joining in that sense. It's sad though, because like Lilith continually loses everything. But that's who she is as a character, and I think it's such a good character for it. Alright, let's sell the rocket launcher. Alright, I'm going to show you how to get up to this. So, oh. Let's just kill this thing. I hate the tinks when they come up. Man, I just got jumped by an anointed. I think he has had his happy ending. He got his Atlas, so Atlas Corporation is back. He got everything he ever wanted. He always wanted to be a leader. He's not a great leader. Don't get me wrong. I want Vaughn to... I would love Vaughn to come back. Right. So, it is up there that we have our... let me shoot that down. that is all good. Hopefully she had a really good... Ah! I did not mean the fall. I'm an idiot. So, we need to get up there, which is where one of the Typhoon logs is. It is a really annoying place to get up to. And this is why I said this map is like... I wouldn't say my most hated map. It's just so annoying to get to places on it. I understand why he looks depressed, but also like... As I said, he's got everything he really needs. He's achieved his dream. I would say he's outdone Jack as a weapon creator, and he's brought Atlas back to what it used to be. Atlas was, along with Jacobs, the original gun companies in the Borderlands universe. I was gonna say in Pandora, but they weren't technically on Pandora. Like, they were spread across. Atlas, the original Atlas creator, also had a lot to do with the original vaults. So he knew a lot of the secrets that people never got told. I'm very curious to find out a little bit more about Atlas and the original Atlas, because when his gun company originally closed down, all of his guns stopped working. So Marcus ended up selling them to bandits and stuff at a high price, because anyone else who bought them was too smart to realize that they realize they don't work anymore. Also, guys, if you are looking for a Typhoon log here, I'm going to show you where it exactly is. So I'm just going down here for a sec. Anything else I want down here? So, the Typhoon Dead Drop is here. I showed you the last Typhoon log just before, how to get up to it. It is a little bit annoying. I would say, Borderlands 1, there is like 3 methods to get through it a little bit easier. You can either cheese it with sniper rifles. Sniper rifles are great. You get distance, you can hide behind things and not take as much damage. Shotguns, elemental damage is key. You eventually get an Iridian gun, which is very different to the Iridian fabricator in this. I'm trying to remember what it was called. But I would say, yeah, snipers are great. SMGs and assaults aren't as good as this game. But in saying that, if you get a decent, a decent one with a decent amount of damage, it's really good. Legendaries are very far and few between, so you can't really rely on it. But if you get a legendary, legendaries just will carry the whole game. All right, cool. I gave them their pizza. We're gonna go see Mordecai and Bloodwing 2.0. Yeah, let's you actually get it given to you through the game. So like later in the game you'll get up to, I'm trying to remember which mission it was. It was towards the end. You verse one of Zarpedon's like main commanders, and when you kill them they get it to you. It's like it's an Iridian experiment. So it has unlimited ammo. The reload time is painful, but it does a decent amount of damage. I would say it's one of the better guns. You can get other guns that are very similar to it. But I would definitely say it's not going to get you through the game, but it can be a very useful tool for getting through that end part. The end part isn't super hard, I would say. Like, I think it was one of the only boss battles where I didn't have to respawn for it, or actually no, I didn't go down for it, sorry. So like it wasn't the hardest in my opinion. It's one of the easier boss battles, I feel like, on the difficulty scale. It's just very annoying. And honestly, I was a little bit disappointed because we never got to see her siren powers, Steel's siren powers. But that's fine. That's basically, I think they're going to rewrite her into the game to a degree. You feel like pizza? We're actually having pizza tonight. First, he's going to be ordering it very soon. Once I get towards the end of the stream, she's going to order it. Let's just get... Alright, cool. We got rid of everything here. I just want to get as much Iridian as possible. Actually, what is everyone's favorite pizza here? Got any... So the best way to find better guns is you're going to have to search up. But there is certain shotguns that are better in that game. So look for... Meat lovers? Meat lovers is good. I'm a pepperoni and a cheesy boy. I love my cheesy pizzas. I don't like pineapple on my pizzas ever. But I love my cheese. Cheese is like my favorite food whatsoever. So majority of things that are cheesy based are things I love. Alright. So this is the one I was telling you about. So this is one of the worst Crimson radios to get. Because if you mess up any of these jumps, you die. Alright, up here. So you just gotta take it slow, but a lot of the time you'll miss it. So you can get like a couple of decent shotguns midway through. Alright guys. It was nice knowing you all. Perfect. I've done that enough. Like I remember when I first showed Thirsty that I did fail it. I was talking all the good game and I ended up butchering it. Alright, we're ready for Tina's explosion. I love it. Tina's explosions just bring a bit of a smile to my face. This boss isn't too hard. It's very he's very simple. Barbecue meat lovers. I haven't had a meat lovers pizza, I'm not gonna lie, since high school. Since when they used to do it. Like, remember when you'd go to class and they'd have like pizza day or something, like pizza and movies, if it was really miserable and no one was at school. I last time I had that was then. Not that I don't like. I'll just let the damage happen here. I'm just out damaging him straight off. Oh, don't get me started. That movie is the worst thing they've ever done. They, what's his name? I don't get me wrong. I like Kevin Hart, but he should have never ever been Roland. Like, there was like a million other options to choose as Roland, and they chose him. Like, are they stupid? He's literally a 5'5" manlet or whatever for a 6'7" god that is just full of anger, and all he knows is comedy. He played Roland terribly. Like, Roland is meant to be awkward and a bit funny at times, but what they did to him was honestly, I don't like The Rock as well, but like The Rock would have been better. Vin Diesel would be better. Anyone that was like a bit taller and more jacked, that was still of that ethnicity, would have been a better player for Roland. I was even disappointed in Jack Black as Claptrap. So you know the voice actor for Claptrap wanted to voice Claptrap in the movie, and they went. So the producers overruled Pitchford and stuff, and chose Jack Black for it because he liked Borderlands. It ruined that movie, and it made me dislike Jack Black for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I was really upset that he took the role away from someone that done that for ages. Yeah, no, that's literally what I get. Or I get like an extra large cheesy pizza and I put more cheese on it when it comes here. I do have methods of madness. All right, we have a red chest up here, guys. We are just gonna mayhem wait, you know what? Mayhem Tenet. It was just, I don't know what they thought making that movie was going to do. It was meant to hype up Borderlands 4. I think it made everyone scared for Borderlands 4 because, like, it just made zero sense. Like, the way they did it was a spit on what Borderlands was. Gremlin, if you're ever wanting to watch a movie that is terrible, if it was a movie that wasn't called Borderlands and not about Borderlands, it actually wouldn't have been half bad. I will give them that. But because it had the Borderlands title, it ruined it. I'm not going to say it was the worst movie. It's just the worst movie for what it was meant to represent. Oh, we got double legendaries, guys. Take. Oh, yes. Where beautiful. We got my Devil's Foursome. Yeah, it was not good. Actually, if you guys got a movie recommendation, Firstly and I are meant to have a movie night after stream tonight, I think. Because, I don't know. Honestly, the movie was just a disaster. Honestly, the actor for Tina didn't do bad for Tina. Like, obviously, that bit was wrong, but, like, she actually did pretty well. I didn't mind it. Hyper-focus bitch. Oh, I'm actually... We just got so many legendary. I am really happy with that. And we can go upgrade some things. I'm very happy right now. We've had bad luck lately changing to Mayhem 11, but we got a treat. Abduction. What is Abduction movie? Which one? Is it called Abduction?